Hi, marry me. So this is just gonna be a quick little video with a review of an oracle deck of sorts. The deck I want to review is this one, Angel Whisper. And I am sorry about the lighting. It's relatively early in the day here, so the sun from the windows are really irritating right now. Anyway, I bought this deck because of the shape. It's in a pyramid shaped box. See if I can adjust the camera just a little bit so it's easier to see. There we go. It's in a pyramid shaped box with little cherubs on it. Now get used to this picture, because this picture of cherubs is everywhere on the deck. This very same picture. Like I said, I did like the idea of a pyramid shaped box. Mine got a little bit banged up in transport, but the problem with this box is it's really flimsy. You open it like this. You pull out this flap. See if I can do it so you can see. Pull out this flap and you open it. And it's not gonna stay that shape for very long. Already it's starting to lose its shape and I haven't used this much. Now inside you find what you might expect. Little white book. And the deck. Now there's the picture of the cherubs again. Now I have heard this deck referred to as Angel Tarot in quite a few places on the internet that sells this, and please do not be deceived by that, because whatever you want to call this an oracle deck, that might be so, but it's not tarot. It is definitely not tarot. My Dry Bones plushie is more of a tarot deck than these cards are. So yeah, let's get started. Now what this is the back of it, and this is how the cards look. Yeah. That's how all the cards look. It has the same picture of an angel down there, and it has a word like peace, serene horizon, joy, good news, serenity, peace of mind. And please note, every single picture is the same. Usually when doing these oracle card reviews, I sit holding up cards while talking. There's no point here because every single card is the same. It's the picture of the cherub and it is a word. And I mean, I have two, I think, of those inspirational card thingies where you pull a card that is an inspirational card for the day. So it might, for example, say forgiveness, and then the point is to reflect on that quality throughout the day and what it means for you, and try to practice it throughout the day. And I find that those have been very useful for me for self-development. And you can't use the deck for this, but even on those two other decks I have, there's varying pictures on each card. And from the little white book, this is meant to be an oracle deck. You're meant to tell fortunes with this, and I guess you can do that. You can tell fortunes with anything that can give a reasonably random result. You can lay this out, but all you have is a word. You might as well just take a piece of paper, write inspirational words on them, and do that instead of buying this deck. Now it's not expensive, but still. Now I'm gonna say one positive thing about it, because I'm a sucker for oracle decks. I really like the soft blue they have here. Now I would prefer to see anything else but words and that cherub and a number in soft blue again and again and again and again and again. But I do like this color of blue. It does feel very calming. and very soft and inviting to me. So, could it have some use for an inspirational card deck? Basically pull a card out of this deck every day. Maybe I still prefer those that have different images on it, but it's sort of sweet, so I guess you can use it for that. Let's find out how many cards there are. We are on 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Fantastic. So let's also have a look at the little white booklet. It's not very big and it is in several languages. So what do we have? We have a little bit about the deck itself. We have a bit about each card. It really wouldn't be necessary because all the cards is a word and a few associated words, so you should be able to figure it out. And yeah, that would be about it. It's a little bit of an example how to lay them out just there. That's it. So yeah, and the strange thing is that this is published by Lo Scarabeo, which usually make these amazing decks. I mean, was somebody asleep at the office over at Lo Scarabeo one day and decided you have a lot of nice, pretty blue card stock, let's just make a deck with it? I mean, right there, it's Lo Scarabeo. Look at there's the logo. I mean, this is what I expect to get as a free giftie from a New Age magazine, not from a professional tarot card producing company. The cardboard box it comes in is extremely flimsy. The cards are just lazy, and the instructions are pointless. There are a few, perhaps 2 paragraphs of interesting things in this little booklet, and the rest not so much. My point is that as a divination system, you could just make this yourself, or just go get a piece of cardboard in a color you like, write inspirational words on it. As a card of the day kind of thing, it could work. I mean, you could then pull out peace, and this it says Serene Horizon, and you just carry this card with you in your wallet or something like that, and you reflect on it through the day. You could do that, but there's so many other decks like that which are better, so you don't need to spend money on this. And the same picture of that cherub again and again and again and again. No, sorry Lo Scarabeo, this isn't good enough, and let me demonstrate. I have gotten a deck from which is basically something of the same, and this comes from a New Age magazine. It's a free giftie from a New Age magazine, from Solo and Spirit. Let's have a look at that, shall we? Do a little 2-for-1 review here. These are the cards here. They all have individual pictures. They are photographs. You can divine with them. Basically what this deck is, it is the Angels of Love angel cards by Jackie Newcomb, the Angel Lady. And it has a bit of an basically how to use the cards back here. There's no little white book, And basically this is meant to be those kind of inspirational cards. So you put them in a bowl and you just pull out a card at random and you look at that picture, you meditate on that picture, you read what it says. This says, love is never about money, but always about giving your time to those in need. And you reflect on that. And I mean, this is a pretty good deck. The cardstock is decent, it's laminated. The box is a normal cardboard box. It won't exactly stand a thunderstorm, but it isn't extremely flimsy. And yeah, and each and every card has a picture on it. That sometimes you disagree with those we love, and that is normal. Forgiveness is your message. And I mean, this is pretty good. I mean, you could divine with this too, because the images are, well, it's meant to be the inspirational card kind of things. You could easily put this in a bowl. No, I mean, use it as a normal deck, do a layout, and read with them, because the pictures are actually pretty good. You can get a lot of intuitive ideas from these and the messages. And this is just a deck that came with New Age magazine, and this is the back of them. So I mean, as a free gift, this deck is pretty good. Even if you had to buy it, if it wasn't too much, perhaps $5 or so, it wouldn't be a bad buy. The cards are nice. The pictures are cute. Is it the greatest thing ever? No, but you look here. The quality of the pictures are decent. It's not enormously good, but it's decent. Angels love you. We are always by your side. It's a decent little inspirational card deck that can be used for divination. And basically this is what I have gotten from a magazine. And it is miles ahead of this Angel Whisper deck sort of thing that Lo Scarabeo decided to publish. Because that same image that's on the package, that's on the card, and the cards aren't that bad. The cardstock is decent but not great. The cardstock in that freebie is actually a lot better. So yeah, what more is it to say about Angel Whispers? First of all, like I said, don't believe those listings and such online that call it an angel tarot. It isn't. It's an inspirational card deck that you could tell relations with, but basically it's just words on pretty blue cardstock, nothing else. That's it. Pretty blue cardstock with words on it. So, is this worth getting? Let me see if I can get the box back together again. That's not always easy. There we go. Is this worth getting? No. Basically, if you can get it really cheap, and then I'm thinking $3 tops. I do think the color of it has that peaceful feel that I would associate with something to do with angels, at least with the more New Age angels. So then it might be, if you're looking for an inspirational deck, might be worth it, though I would just recommend getting the number or the issue. Is that what you say in English? I think it's the issue of Soul and Spirit that has this deck in it, and I think that's oh, it doesn't say back here it's that issue, if you can see it. Yeah, if you can, just get that and get this deck because it's just miles better. If you want something to divine with, don't pick this one. If you are collecting everything with pyramids, it might be a nice little rarity to have. But generally no. I'll give this 2 out of 10. The pretty blue cardstock is very pretty, it's very calming. I might use the cards in meditation just for the color of it, for the color energy. Other than that, this is useless. Shame on you, Lo Scarabeo. I expect better of you. And that's my review of Angel Whispers by Lo Scarabeo. Not massively impressed. Have a great day, and blessed be.